I started driving slower, didn't want this night to end. You looked out the window smiling like the road was our best friend. Your knee brushed mine, I didn't move. Let it linger, played it cool. You said nothing, but I felt everything I needed to. You make the minutes feel wide, like time's on our side. The streetlights stretch like memories, and you're sitting next to me. I started driving slower, just to keep you closer. Turn signal clicks, no need to speak, but I swear your silence is poetry. You asked if I always drive this way. I laughed, said only when I care. You looked at me a second too long, and I forgot the weight of air. We passed that diner with the neon glow. I made a loop just so you'd see it twice, and maybe no, I didn't want to take you home. You make the minutes feel wide, like time's on our side. The streetlights stretch like memories, and you're sitting next to me. I started driving slower, just to keep you closer. The city's fading out behind, but your voice fills every line. Even if we say no more, I've never heard more in the quiet before. You make the minutes feel wide, like time's on our side. The streetlights stretch like memories, and you're sitting next to me. I started driving slower, didn't care where we go, long as your hand's near mine and the sky's still glowing low. I started driving slower, and I hoped you'd know. I started driving slower, like I never wanted to arrive.
I didn't plan to say it, didn't think I ever would, but something in the way you looked just now, yeah, it shook the truth loose. You weren't doing anything big, just tying your hair, laughing a bit. But my heart said it plain and clear. This is it, this is real, you're here. I think I love you quietly, like a song no one else can see. Not loud, not wild, just endlessly. I think I love you softly, steadily. And the chords under golden light, my chest tight, but it feels right. You told a story from your past, and I felt time slow down at last. I wasn't hearing every word, just the music of you in this world. I don't know what this will become, but tonight I don't need to run. You smiled and leaned into me, and some love you quietly, but louder now than it used to be. Each mile we pass, it grows in me. I think I love you finally, freely. I think I love you quietly, but soon I might say it out loud.
You said you're kinda hard to read, just like that eyes on the street. I laughed and said that's probably true, but something in me broke clean through. It wasn't sweet, it wasn't deep. No music swell, no promises to keep. Just you being a little too real, and me finally letting myself feel. It was just one line, but it stayed like a song I didn't know I'd replay. You didn't mean to say much, but my heart caught every touch. It was quiet, but it weighed, and I still carry what you said that day. It was just one line, but it stayed. Ooh. You didn't follow it with a smile, didn't joke, didn't stay for a while. You just kept driving like nothing at all. But me, I haven't forgotten that fall. You reached for the volume, turned it low. I caught my breath but didn't show. It wasn't meant to shift the air, but since then I've lived there. It was just one line, but it stayed like rain that doesn't wash away. You didn't look for a reaction, but I felt it like a chain reaction. I almost asked what you meant, but I already knew where it went. It was just one line, but it stayed. Try to play it cool, then one word pulls you out of the rule. I thought I was fine in my lane, then you said it, and I changed. It was just one line, but it stayed like a thread I never meant to braid. You weren't trying to unfold me, but you read the part I never let you see. It didn't echo, didn't fade, it just stayed. It was just one line, but it stayed. Engine on, sun dipping low. You climbed in, said ready to go. I don't know where we're headed tonight, but your smile turned every light green. We talked like we've done this before, laughed till my face got sore. The way you leaned in at the red, I forgot what the silence ever meant. It felt easy with you next to me, like the road knew who we'd be. Wheels spinning, hearts in sync. This ain't luck, it's meant to be. It felt easy, yeah, just me. Drums kicking with the breeze. You looked at me knees to knees. Didn't need the playlist on. You humming was my favorite song. No pressure, no big moves, but something in the air just proved. You were halfway through your drink, said you drive like you think too deep. I laughed, but yeah, maybe true, 'cause with you I see the view. It felt easy with you next to me, like the road knew who we'd be. Wheels spinning, hearts in sync. This ain't luck, it's meant to be. It felt easy, yeah, just you and me. No plans, no rush, no map, but everything fell into our lap. You looked over, I knew right then I'd wanna drive this road again. It felt easy with you next to me, like the road knew who we'd be. Wheels spinning, hearts in sync. This ain't luck, it's meant to be. It felt easy, yeah, just you and me. Sun fades, but not this beat. You smiled and I hit repeat. Even the silence felt warm, like the wind had learned our names. No destination, just moving. With every breath we stayed the same. You looked at me like I was enough. In that soft cold light I felt loved. We didn't say what we both knew, but somehow it all felt true. Oh We stopped just past your street. Neither of us moved to leave. Your bag in your lap, hand on the door, but neither of us wanted more. The headlights hummed against the wall, and time just didn't move at all. No promises, no need to ask. It felt enough, just like that. You didn't have to say goodnight. I already knew we'd be alright. The silence was warm, the look was clear. Even apart, you'd still be near. So you smiled and that was light. You didn't have to say goodnight. Low strings rising with the dark. Your breath left a shape in my heart. You said drive safe but stayed still, as if that wish alone could will the night to stretch a little more, like we both knew what this was for. No rush, no wait, just grace, the kind that lingers on your face when someone's meant to stay a while, even if they're gone a mile. You didn't have to say goodnight. I already knew we'd be alright. The quiet held more than any word, like something only hearts have heard. So you smiled and that was right. You didn't have to say goodnight. And I'll carry this small goodbye like a flame that won't ask why. You left the car, then turned to me, and that moment stays endlessly. You didn't have to say goodnight. The stars were louder than the light. No need to hold, no need to speak. Love was resting on our cheeks. So you smiled and then the night felt like the softest kind of right. You didn't have to say goodnight, and I didn't need you to. I said it kinda quiet, wasn't sure you even heard. It just slipped between a laugh and the space between two words. I looked away then back, expecting you to dodge the weight, but you didn't flinch, you didn't move, you didn't look away. You didn't look away, and that's all you had to do. You didn't smile, didn't speak, but I saw it all in you. It wasn't loud, it wasn't big, but my whole world kinda shifted. You didn't look away, and suddenly I knew. You held the moment steady, like it didn't scare you too. No fireworks, no music swelled, just a stillness that felt true. And I've been here before, you know, where people paused and turned, but you stayed, and in your silence I heard everything I'd yearned. You didn't look away, you let the quiet do its part. You didn't rush, didn't hide, you just offered up your heart. It didn't have to be perfect, it just had to be real. You didn't look away, and I forgot how fear feels. look away, and I'm still grateful that you stayed. You didn't speak, but you replied with your eyes and with your quiet. And if love begins like that, then I'll take it every day. You didn't look away and never walked away. Didn't look away, and I never walked away. I didn't ask, I just knew. The way you leaned when I turned left, the way your voice got soft at dusk. You didn't say it, but you meant it. You played with the cuff of your sleeve. I caught myself trying not to breathe. Felt the quiet settle in, like we'd both already let it in. I didn't ask, I just knew. From the look you gave in the rear view, no fireworks, no sudden clue, just comfort that only grows with truth. I didn't ask, but I already knew, and maybe you did too. Out the colors in the sky, you said that shade of pink never lies. And I thought, yeah, neither do we. Not tonight, not you and me. The way your hand brushed the dash, like this car was our past. Even if we just began, it felt like we already ran. I didn't ask, I just knew. From the way you didn't look away too soon, from the silence that held like glue, from every second I sat next to you. I didn't ask, but I already knew, and maybe you did too. There's something soft about this pace. No rush, no race, just space. But every glance you gave tonight said it's love without the fight. I didn't ask, I just knew. And now I think you feel it too. No need for words, no big reveal. The way you breathe, the way you feel. I didn't ask, but I already knew that I was falling straight into you. I didn't ask, I didn't have to. You already knew. You stopped talking mid-sentence, and I caught you looking at me. Wait, what I said, half laughing, you just shrugged and sipped your tea. The song was still playing, but you were somewhere else. Yeah, I knew that look, but said nothing. just smiled and let it melt. You stopped talking mid-sentence, and I almost asked you why. But something in that quiet felt louder than the sky. You didn't finish your thought, and maybe you didn't need to, 'cause whatever that was, I felt it too. Tap the wheel 3 times, like you do when you're deep in thought. Then laughed at something small, like you knew you'd just been caught. I didn't push for answers, didn't ask what it meant. But the way your hand brushed mine felt like some kind of event. You stopped talking mid-sentence, and everything slowed down. Like the world stepped aside so the truth could hang around. You didn't say what it was, but I swear I still knew that whatever that pause held, it held me too. Maybe words get in the way, maybe quiet knows what to say. I've learned to listen between the lines, baby, yours are kind. You stopped talking mid-sentence, but I didn't need the rest. You looked at me, and that was more than anything you could have confessed. Didn't finish the thought, but I finished the guess. And I'm still thinking about that silence you left. You stopped talking mid-sentence, and I heard every three. You felt too good to be true, leaning back with that quiet smile, the kind that makes you wanna speak, but all the words just stay inside. Your fingers tracing circles slow on the fogged up glass you didn't know. But I watched every little move, afraid I had too much to lose. You felt too good to be true, and maybe that scared me more than you. I've known soft things don't always stay, but part of me hoped you might anyway. You felt too good, too right, too real, and I forgot how not to feel. asked me where my heart had been. I said just out for a little spin. We laughed, but there was more beneath, like stories hiding in our teeth. You looked at me like you already knew, and I panicked and smiled back too. How can someone so calm and kind be what I'd given up trying to find? You felt too good to be true, and maybe I wasn't built for you. But here you are, not running fast, and somehow that breaks me in half. You felt too good, too strong, too near, and all I want is to keep you here. So I drove a little slower, let the silence fill the air. If you're not afraid to know me, maybe I'll try not to be scared. You felt too good to be true, but I'm tired of fearing what's new. So if you're still there when I reach the light, maybe this time I'll hold on right. You felt too good, and maybe you are, but maybe that's what makes you mine so far. You felt too good to be true, so I'm learning how to believe.